to my channel. Today I'm gonna be doing a desk tour and plus showing you guys where I got everything from that's on my desk. Okay guys, so here are all the things that I'll be talking about today. Also, thank you guys so much for everyone that is commenting such nice things. I'm trying to like and reply to every single comment. Also, disclaimer, this is not what you need to make paper squishies. This is just showing you guys what I have, but if you guys are interested in anything that I mentioned today, everything will be linked in the description box. So if you want to know where something is or how much it costs, it'll all be linked down below. Okay, so let's get started. First, let's start with the Tombows. These markers right here are basically brush pens, and they're mostly for calligraphy because I love writing in my bullet journal, so I don't really use these for paper squishies. They look like this, and they basically have a brush tip like that, and they're just for calligraphy. These are pretty expensive, and I got them from Michaels. Next are the Crayola Super Tips. These are one of my favorites for coloring my paper squishies. These are washable markers that I use literally every time. They're super affordable. They don't run out of ink that easily, and they have this little pointy tip. They're water-based, and I don't think any of my markers have run out yet. Okay, so we're done with this part. Now let's move on to this side. These markers I have right here are the Ohohoo brush tip markers. These are a little more expensive because they are alcohol ink and they're more towards like art and illustrations. But they're super good for coloring large spaces, and they have two tips. So it has this brush tip and it has a chisel tip on the other side. I think these are one of my favorites too because they have a bunch of color varieties and double tips. Moving on to these pens. These are called the Muji Gel Pens, and I don't think they're the licensed ones because they're mostly in Japan, but they look like this. I love to write in them, but I don't really necessarily use them for coloring. Next up are the Zebra Mildliner brush pens. These are again for calligraphy, not really for coloring, and I use these in my bullet journal. They basically look like this, and I think they're very cute. They are a little more expensive as well, but I like using these because their color selection is a little more like mild tones, so sometimes I need like this certain color, and I mostly get it from this section. Now onto this little cup, I have these brush pens, and these are also for calligraphy. I got them for Christmas like 2 years ago, and they're a little worn out, so I don't really use them that much, and they look like this. Last but not least, in this little bucket to the side, we have a bunch of just like random things. These highlighters I mostly use for like notes in my bullet journal, and I just think they look super cute. Next, I have the Papermate Flare pens, and they just look like this. They have a little fine tip at the end, and I use these sometimes for my paper squishies, but not really as often as maybe these. Then I have my favorite black pen. It's called the Energel Liquid Ink metal tip 0.7 millimeters. I love this pen so much because it's just really good quality. It has lasted me a long time, and I use it to outline every sketch. A lot of you guys have been asking where I got this white gel pen, so it's called the Uniball Signal Broad White Gel Pen, and it's basically like this. I got this pen from Michaels, and if you don't have a Michaels where you live, you can buy it off of Amazon, but you can find it at the art section where all of the little pens are on the wall. Then the rest of the things in here are just pencils and just random pens, and this pen I use it for my tablet, like this little end part when I need to like write things. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I just realized I forgot to film an outro, but here is a shout out from my 3 most recent subscribers. I love y'all, and thank you so much for subscribing. I don't know why YouTube Studio isn't updating them because they've been there for the last like 3 days. But anyways, hopefully you guys found this video helpful, and don't forget all the links will be in the description. So yeah guys, also I haven't been posting on TikTok that much because my power has gone out because of this snowstorm thing. So it's been out for like 4 days, and every now and then the power comes back on, so I've been trying to edit this video for a long time. So yeah, I'm finally getting it up. Also, if you want anything from this video for making paper squishies, definitely consider getting the Ohohoo brush markers and the Crayola super tips. Those are the only two that are good. The rest are just for calligraphy. Lastly, thank you guys so much for 2.5K on YouTube. I really appreciate it so much. Bye guys!